Great. And I think you've touched on a lot of topics that I think we can dive into further. And of course, the significance of this project, you mentioned, expecting FID next year. I think it's exciting to see these things moving along. The change in concept, I'd really like to speak to Technip a little bit about, how you think about these opportunity spaces in terms of maximizing the potential from a supplier point of view. We've of course got E&I here as well, but I think safety, innovation, sustainability, the things that you've mentioned, and I think those are core aspects to anybody developing oil and gas assets globally, and to be competitive, to attract the capital. And there's a lot of things that we have to be super aware of. So it's great to hear Exxon very much focusing on that. But if I kind of bring it over to E&I, as you mentioned, E&I an established player in Africa in general, but been here for a while. Maybe if you could just tell us a little bit about how E&I are sitting right now within the Mozambican space.
Yeah, yeah. It's historically the financial market perception in Africa, we know, has been probably a bit more challenging than in other parts of the world, and this is probably mainly related to risk perception factors. But on the other hand, we all know that there are ingent resources and a very huge potential that is awaiting to be unlocked, with the expectation of bringing enormous benefits to the African countries first, and then to the investors. In this context, E&I has always had, since the beginning, a very special bond with African countries, and has always been very keen of investing in Africa and with Africa. And in the past 15 or 20 years, Mozambique, with this enormous potential, has entered in the list of the countries where we are working and we are developing and trying to bring value together, of course, with the Mozambican authorities. It is a fact that the first ever FLNG project that has been managed through a project financing scheme is the Coral South project. So it's a project that has been done not in Far East or US or any other place of the world. It's been done in Africa and in Mozambique. And I think this is a key factor that is unlocking also the trust for further investing in Africa, and particularly in Mozambique. Giving another example, you all know we are ready now to implement, let's say the twin project of Coral South, which is Coral Nord. And just to be practical, bringing examples of why investors are keen to participate in this project. So which are the benefits that they see in this project? There are many. Just to give you some, first of all, the successful track record. So investors can leverage on the successful case of Coral South that delivered the project in line with time and cost, and let's say is delivering according to the expectations of the original design. We have presence of ECA and the financial institutions in this project that add, let's say, reliance and trust, to the project itself. And these institutions themselves has also a very deep and special bond also with the government authorities. Economical advantages. So basically we have break-even levels which are very competitive compared to similar projects of the benchmark. Physical security. We are working offshore, so we are somehow independent of any potential issue, we may find on the shore. We have the let's say FLNG concept that has been proven in the past years to be a successful scheme of developing and producing LNG under certain conditions and with very well defined specific advantages, I would say. So all these factors together, I think they are an important booster to continue investing in Mozambique, and we are proud to be part of this process together with the government of Mozambique and our partners.